control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know. But I will guide you home. Fight your battles, always by yourself. In the shadows, hear you cry for help. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibitions, I'll show you again. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know. But I will guide you home. Letting love pass by, something I've done so many times. Trying to keep my head high while everybody's dancing. 'Cause I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Since you took hold of my broken heart, just like a miracle. You're the angel, the one I've been waiting for.
A waka 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 waka. A waka waka. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we all? First, Tomo, that was for your son. How are we all? Can I get a mic check? It has been a little while between drinks. I hope that things are all working smooth, as with anything. Always the fun of some technical difficulties as I was getting everything prepared for today. But look, appreciate each and every single one of you being here early doors with us. Jason, Pokerex, Richard, Erica, congratulations on the 14 months. Thank you so much for the 14 months of being an FME Elite member. Absolutely blessed to be part of this community. Much love for you and everyone here. Thanks for the 14 amazing months. No, thank you, Erica. Appreciate that so much. Bing Lao, welcome in. Charmander, how you doing, legend? President Earth. Mechanica TR, welcome. Andrew, how are you doing, buddy? Larry. First Tomu, welcome, and to your son as well. Chris Westwood, how you doing, brother? James, welcome in, legend. TubeCat, it's late for you, brother, but welcome. And plenty of people, I hope that, I hope all or most of the packages that went out have arrived. I think there's only a few certain areas where they may have been held up in customs for a little bit. But all of the giveaways, except for the most recent stream giveaways, have not been sent yet. So, sounds good and looks better. Jason, thank you, brother. Good to see you all. It's been way too long between drinks. I don't even know what we're doing today. I got a whole bunch of stuff off behind me that we can get into, depending on the appetite of everyone here. We'll probably throw some polls up and let the viewers choose, as we kind of stipulated in the title, right? Rory, welcome in. TubeCat with the 10 months. Getting ever so close to that Gengar badge, brother. Damn it, how are you doing, man? I'm wondering when I have another one of these. It's been like 5 weeks since the last live. It's just been too difficult to do, but I could not hold off. I wanted to do one, regardless of having a game plan. I slept early so we could be here, you absolute legend. That was amazing, man. He's stoked. I'm glad. Jason Crossland, welcome, brother. Fish Frenzy Addiction. Oh, man. I want to go fishing now. It's been too long. Rory, how are you? Roaring Skies, James. I had a look for a Roaring Skies pack. I don't think I have any. There might be some in... there might be one in a box that we have, but I don't know. Life happens 100%, Jason. I think we warm up and ease into it with a little bit of... A card that I have not got yet is the Bubble Mew in Japanese. We've got it in English plenty of times, but I've never gotten it in Japanese. So maybe we start with a little Shiny Treasure EX. Susan, welcome in. Let's have a banger stream for sure. Jonas, how you doing, brother? A stream from FME is like returning home after a long walkabout. Andrew, love it. Brian, how are you, brother? Laser Beam, what's good? What is good, legend? So what I might do is I might warm up with Shiny Treasure EX, and maybe then we do a poll for where we go next from here. So let me get myself a little bit organized here, which is never... Sure, how are ya? How are you? I assume from New Zealand, legend. Wagon, welcome in. Alright, let's get Battle Partners being called. I could do like a Battle Partners versus Journey together if we wanted. That we could achieve. We definitely got some Battle Partners still lying around. Everything okay? Yeah, I mean, we're here. Everything's busy, but we're here and we're excited to rip into some stuff. So let's make a decision. Let's do this as the first viewer's choice item. What? Okay, that did not type in the right area. I don't know where that typed. What do we chase? Frog or fish? Alright, that will be the first. Let me change this from top chat to live chat. Alright, there's a poll up. What do we chase, frog or fish? That will be the first series of events after we rip into this Shiny Treasure EX Japanese booster box. I like frogs. NZ for life. Man, I love the cousins across the ditch over in NZ. You guys are freaking legends, man. New Zealand is a beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful. I miss this, your family, and bring lots of joy. I'm thankful for this community. Andrew, thank you so much, brother. I'm thankful for this community because, you know, we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for this community. That is guaranteed. That would be a cool playoff. It would be. It would be. Hello, I'm from the UK. Welcome in from the UK. The Mistoclis. Did I say that right? Not very good at English, so hopefully I said that right. Anything Japanese, I'm game for. Okay. I mean, Japanese... Actually, speaking of Japanese, I'll show you something that I got back the other day. Was not my submission. Was a friend's. Valor Dude, welcome in, legend. I mean, you got plenty of fish. TubeCat, you're not wrong. We did tick that box a few times now. Very happy. Speaking of fish, well, we might as well show it. Speaking of fish and speaking of Japanese, look at this bad boy. How is this so cheap in Japanese compared to English? Like, I mean, it's just an art rare. Maybe it's more common in Japanese. But that is clean. Very clean, very beautiful, very shiny. How nice is that? Pop that in the background. Help with the decision making. Is Frog winning the decision? Only 32 votes, but it is definitely winning at the moment. We can chase that Frog for sure. Okay, Shiny Treasure EX. Could we be lucky? Could we get either that Mew or the Charizard? Let me catch up on some of these comments. What's up, FME chat? Valid dude, we're chilling. We've just started. Very casual Sunday here for us, and hopefully Saturday night / evening for those out there. Just a shout out to the GOAT Silver Summit, who's, as FME frequently reminds us, generosity makes us all, yeah, Larry, it is so true. Without Silver Summit, this channel would have had to make some big changes, probably about, 6 to 9 months ago. Brittany, how you doing? Hello from USA. Oh, I forget what the card trick is. I think it's 2. Maybe we'll start with 2. Might be 3. Let's casually rip through some Shiny Treasure EX. As I mentioned, it's been a while between streams and always teething issues. The hand cam decided to not let me go to a frame rate that I wanted, so hopefully it doesn't stuff everything up. I feel like this could be the SAR in the first pack. This could be the SAR in the first pack. Okay, no, it's just the Reg EX. I'm happy with that. Okay, so it was 3 to the front. 3 to the front. So pristine looking. How nice is it, hey? Just Picker, hey, foundmyexit, I got your mail. Thank you so much, Picker. I am so glad it's arrived. Most of them have arrived, and I'm glad, very glad that they are finally in the hands of you legends out there. I hope that you are appreciating those cards. Some bangers were sent out. TubeCat, how beautiful does the how long was that before we sent that? How is the beautiful cards in your hands now? All right, 3 to the front, I believe it was. More common the only reason. Yeah, I presume that is the reason, right? Where's Silver Summit hiding today? I feel, look, if the guy's asleep, he deserves his rest. He might even be working. The poor guy's had to do 12-hour days, 6 days a week at minimum for the past nearly 3 weeks, I think. So I don't expect the legend to be here, but if he comes, he's always a good sight for sore eyes, and such a pivotal part of this community. But if the guy's getting his rest, he bloody deserves it. I'll tell you that much for free. Silver Summit, the GOAT, the Michael Jordan of Pokemon TCG game. 100%, man. Paldea was 3 different Japanese sets, so the one set had 12 different art rares you could get. Yeah, okay, that definitely makes it a higher chance, because what are you getting from like Japanese boxes? Probably 3 art rares per box, if I am correct, which makes it pretty likely that you open enough of those boxes, you're going to snag one sooner or later. Okay, we got the Mew. Is that a sign? Is that a sign for what could be ahead in this box? Absolutely love to see that Mew SAR, the Bubble Tea Mew from Shiny Treasure EX. We have not succeeded in finding it. Can you shout out my girlfriend Zoe? Zoe, how are you doing? Kick your feet back, enjoy. It's amazing. I'll keep it forever. I'm not sure yet if I grade it, but it will be with me forever. I love to hear that, TubeCat. The memory is almost worth more than like the value of what it would be, even if you graded it, right? At least that's my opinion. All right, another EX, another EX. Let's hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I did 12 hours, 6 days for a minute. It definitely wears you down over time. It does, doesn't it? Just not having that, like, your one little day off is just like you recharge and then start over again. It's too much. Are you guaranteed an SIR from Shiny Treasure EX booster boxes? So Shiny Treasure EX was very brutal in the way that you guaranteed absolutely nothing. I think you guaranteed a full art from memory. I think it was like a full art shiny was like the worst, the minimum you'd get out of a box. And that is actually, I do have off behind me, the Mimikyu. The Mimikyu, I don't know if we have that in the Mimikyu pile. I know it's just a common holo. We'll pop that to the side. We'll add it to the Mimikyu pile for the GOAT. Alright, we have a full art shiny here. Really, the only two full art shinies worth anything in this set are the Mew and the Pidgeot, I think. I don't think there is a Charizard. Alright, it's the Quackabata into the reverse holo. So that could be the hit of the box. You literally are guaranteed an SSR, I think, per box of Shiny Treasure EX, which is brutality in my opinion, you know. The Charizard was beautiful. Damn, Terrestrial is way more rewarding. Yeah, Terrestrial Festival has guaranteed SAR, so it is way more, I guess, safe to open from a Japanese perspective. Alright, we're halfway through the box. I'm all over the place. Don't even know what I'm doing. Make sure you tickle that like button as you come in the front door. If we get to 100 likes, I'll throw in some kind of extra giveaway. More trick or trade packs. I could bust into a 50 pack and we could just start ripping trick or trade if you wanted. President Earth, how you doing, legend? If I didn't say hi to you earlier, that is. I think I did. Alright, baby shiny and an EX. Love the content, bro. Thank you, Fish, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Alright, 51 legends here, early doors. We'll see where the day takes us. No structured plans. At the moment, there is a poll up for Fish or Frog. That's what we're going to chase off the back of this Shiny Treasure EX box. At the moment, Frog is winning, which means we are going to be going into some Twilight Masquerade, chasing that big old Greninja. We have not pulled it. Nice card still, 100%. Still a nice card. Chippy Oz, how are you, brother? Hope you've been well. Yeah, no, not too bad. It's, you know, casual Sunday morning here. Wanted to rip some packs, get on a live stream. They've been hard to do lately, and I've been missing them. All right, another baby shiny into an EX. A couple of baby shinies back to back. Andrew DeGreenia. Hey, hi FME, how are you? How you doing, legend? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Yeah, I do have to get the Mimikyu with the pick a stamp. You are correct. We do. We really do. I got stuff everywhere. I need to organize myself a bit better. Alright. 3 last packs from this. We could still get something a little bit spicy, I'm sure. I'm tired. I got a quarter of the house to paint today. Oh, so not motivated to do it, man. I feel you. I've been at that stage of just having too much to get done. Oh, greeting. Too much to get done that I have not been able to, like, feel motivated for some time. FME, what is your top card that you own in your personal collection? Oh, there are so many beautiful cards, but that is it's probably going to be one of my big PSA 10 Mewtwo's, I would say. Potentially nostalgia reasons, my Rockets Mewtwo. Alright, another baby shiny into EX here. We're on a bit of a baby shiny train. That's 3 in a row. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. Got 52 legends in here. Early doors with us. Make sure you tickle that like button. I do have some mystery packs off behind me. Potentially, I do have some Sword and Shield stuff. Some Scarlet and Violet era stuff. What else? I do have some of my to-be graded cards that I had an idea that I wanted to do with them that I'm not too sure whether we can pull off in the live. I think it might need to be something I plan a little bit better, but we can go through those. I can show you through the different options of grading that I kind of want to get out there. I think everyone in Europe is going to be getting an extra hour of sleep this morning. USA the following Sunday, live streams will fall back an hour earlier. Mate, does that help us? An hour earlier. Does that mean that it's going to be earlier for the UK so they can actually get in on some streams? Another EX, one last pack to see if we can get an SAR. The OG Team Rocket cards are great. So good. I can't find packs anywhere anymore. I know. I had a pre-order for that Mega Latias box, and so I went into the shops to get it, and I got there like half an hour before the store actually opened, and I was frustrated and like, I thought it was open, so I had to wait around. So I went into like a few of the big box stores, and they actually had a small restock. There was Surging Sparks, Prismatic, and some other stuff, but completely random and rare, and they would have been gone within the hour. I saw some bloke come up, take a photo of the cabinet, and probably put out a call for people to come and scalp it all. Alright, I think we have something here in the last pack, because that was a very weird order. We had one holo, then the reverse holo, now an EX, and there's still another card here. So I believe that we could have an SR or SAR. Oh, it is an SR. But look, you're not guaranteed anything in the box. So old mate Clive coming in with his haircut there for an SR, 3 baby shinies, a full art shiny. Look, sad to say, but for Shiny Treasure EX, that's actually not that bad. Sad to say, but it's not that bad. Yeah, we'll go back an hour. It's 3 a.m, so I'll go back to 2 a.m. TubeCat, I feel so bad having these streams so late for your time zone. I might need to do like a midnight Australia stream, which will be morning for the US and afternoon for the European regions, I believe. Alright, a whole bunch of EXs there. Yeah, one call is all, mate. I saw a guy taking a photo of the cabinet, so he clearly put that up on one of those stupid Discords where people pay to, like, get notifications on restocks. Old mate Clive coming in to be the SR. Like, what are you talking about, Clive? Alright, let's have a little pile up of these. Neither of those deserve to stay on the Wall of Fame / shame. That is definitely the case. No, I know. Yeah, I want to make it fit my schedule, but, like, I want to make it, you know, appealing for those that don't get to jump on usually. Alright, what have I got behind me? Fish and Frog. Fish and Frog. I'll give it another 10 seconds, 30 seconds. There is a poll up whether we go fishing or frog hunting. The frog is in the lead at the moment. 62% say frogs. Looks like the frog is going to win.
Is this what giving up feels like? I don't know. Tell me, have I lost my mind? Nowhere to go, so far from home. Is this what giving up feels like? I don't know.
Alright, what am I missing? Saturday evening for me, it's about 6:30 p.m. Yeah, that's a pretty good time for a stream, in my opinion. Saturdays, you know, might have had a big day, finally kicking back a little bit. Sitting outside at practice, enjoying love. Oh, how good is the in-between seasons? I'm sending off an OG Bubble Mew and OG Rockets Mewtwo for grading. I put together 20 hits to grade. Well, that's actually funny you say that. I have a pile of hits here off to the side, so we'll be going frog hunting from the sounds of it. 64% want the frog to be hunted, and I'm kind of agreeing with that, right? I kind of agree with the frog hunt. Let's do the frog hunt. We'll end that poll there. We will go frog hunting. I will start to think up what our next poll should be. Let's do this for the next poll. No, that's a question answer. Let's not do that. Alright. Random. How do you spell that word? Mimikyu hunting. I don't know what I'd have to do some Mimikyu hunting in. I mean, maybe Brilliant Stars? There's a couple of good Mimikyus in Brilliant Stars. Alright, next poll for the viewer's choice opening is going to be, if I can spell correctly, which I clearly cannot, is going to be, we'll pick a random item out of a couple of eras. We've got the Salt and Vinegar era, which is Scarlet and Violet for those that don't know, and then the Sword and Shield era. I already know which way that's going to go. That's pretty obvious. So, yeah, what I have here to the side, when grading stopped happening in Australia, I couldn't send anything, but now we're kind of back, but it's really only opened up to certified partners of being able to send to PSA. So this was the pile of the top hits from 2024. This was going to be our first grading submission in a very long time, and I didn't end up sending it because of a couple of reasons, but I wanted to do some kind of video around before we send these, right? And I was thinking a few different ideas, and I was like, maybe we do like a guess the grade, but I'll have to break it down if I do that. I think I need to put in lots of like 10 or something like that, and then in the lots of 10 we have like a public spreadsheet or something like that, where we have everyone put in like their guesses for each of those cards in the lot, and then there's a giveaway prize. And I was going to make the giveaway prize like a random PSA 10 slab, and then get the viewers to choose which they wanted, the Japanese or whatever it was, right? But if I want to like kind of get people to see the true quality of these, you need to take them out of the sleeves, because, well, out of the card protectors, because they do a bit of, I don't know, they cover a bit of the quality of them. So yeah, for those that didn't see, I'm sure there's some people. Do you guys want me to roll through the top hits of 2024 and we'll have a little look, and then, you know, let me know whether you think, what ideas you've got around if I was to put it into a video, that type of idea that I mentioned. Let me catch up on some questions here. Brilliant Stars are great Mimikyus. They really are. In America, frog hunting is called what? Gigging. Giggity. How much does it cost per card usually, and how long? I'm in Queensland, and I want to send to PSA. So Jesse, generally speaking, you're looking at a 3 to 6 month turnaround, depending who you send through, and depending whether you do a bulk submission or whether you do like a express. Now, a bulk submission, which is generally what a lot of people do for cards under $200 in value, where you won't get an upcharge, you're probably looking at, some people will be charging as low as 40 per card, some people will be charging as high as 55 per card, Australian, right? So that's kind of the range. Okay, you guys want to look through it, cool. Evening FME, evening guys. Walter, welcome in, legend. Yeah, so Jesse, that's pretty much giggity. That's pretty much rough costing. I have someone who's not going to charge me the little bit extra on these if I send them. So I'm looking at, if I put a bulk submission, they're going to cost me $40 per card to $42 per card. But there will be some of these that if they grade well, we will get upcharged. Gromit, how you doing? I'm doing well, legend. So this beautiful Venusaur, if you're here, if you're an OG, you know when we pulled that, but look at the centering on this. It is absolutely immaculate. I feel like it's definitely got a PSA 10 potential. The corners are absolutely beautiful. For a base set 2 card, that is insane. Like, you do not get that quality. Absolutely do not get that quality. When I did this 1400 plus in a PSA 10, if we were so lucky, with the little swirl, the half swirly over there by its foot, we'll pop that down in the pile. Now, this was, correct me if I'm wrong, was it our 1,000 subscriber celebration? I think it was our 1,000 subscriber, maybe 2,000 subscribers celebration, where we opened a heavy base set unlimited booster pack, and we pulled our boy Mewtwo, which was just like meant to be. Now, it does have a horrific print line at the top there, which is going to sacrifice any chance at a PSA 10 in my opinion, unless you get very lucky with the the greater at that point in time. Charmander, what's good, brother? Alpha Devil, welcome in. How you doing, legend? That Venu is so beautiful. Cheers, man. Appreciate it. Definitely only going to send in my best for that much. Yeah, 100%. In Australia, it's called bush golf when you use toads. When you go clubbing cane toads. Is that what we're talking about? All right. And then there was this absolute bad boy. Wasn't that the most insane first 2 streams we ever did? We'll flip to this one quickly to explain this. So the first stream was when we did hit 5k subscribers. We did a celebration stream, and as a celebration pack, we opened a Crystal Guardians EX era booster pack, and we pulled this bad boy out. Absolutely beautiful on the back. A white nick up in that top right corner that sucks. But apart from that, it's very beautiful. Slightly off center on the front, but very slightly. Absolutely huge card. If it got a PSA 10, we're talking like 9,000 plus, which is, it's probably EX era PSA 10s are so hard to come by. But that's that little white nick up there in the top corner is probably going to sacrifice that and make it a PSA 9, which I would still be happy with. But that was our 5k celebration stream, and then we followed it up the stream after by getting a gold tier out of a Rev mystery pack and pulling this bad boy. The top hit from the pack, you are guaranteed holos from, I forget what the something of ruins in the Japanese pack, the old school vintage backs, but it is clean. It does have a slight little dent somewhere on the card, I think on the side up here, from memory, but absolutely beautiful card. And that was in our second stream. We finished our first stream ever with the Charizard. We finished our second stream ever with the Umbreon. Absolutely insane. And then oh, Jesse, I was going to say, if you need some names of some people you can do PSA submissions through, let me know. There are a few good ones. Misty's Collectibles is up there in Queensland. You got a few others up there as well. Silver Summit coming in the front door with an absolute... No, Silver, stop it. Oh, Silver's here. The absolute GOAT, the absolute legend. Thank you so much, brother. 20 FME gifted members, followed by 20 more FME gifted members. The GOAT has entered the building. Anyone who gets any of those gifted, please make sure to say a very big thank you to the GOAT, Silver Summit. Silver, brother, welcome in. It's been too long. Oh, so good to have you here, mate. And I hope that you are doing okay. I know that you've had an absolute tough slog over the last couple of weeks, or 3 weeks, I should say. Look at that. Big shout outs to the GOAT. No worries, legend. Well, damn. Thank you, Silver Summit. There you go. Brian was one of the gifteds. We've got Deb with one of the gifteds. The legend is here, Valhalla, 100%. The GOAT is here. You're welcome, everyone. Glad to finally have a day off work. Silver, I'm glad for you, brother. We're just doing a little bit of a recap through the top hits from 2024 that is going to be part of either 1 or 2 submissions that we're going to do on PSA. And I want to do a bit of a game around it. This was a heavy EX Ruby and Sapphire pack that we opened. We did get the EX Electabuzz, absolutely beautiful card. We opened a whole bunch of Heart Gold, Soul Silver Triumphant. We got these 2 bad boys from. A random pack of Sun and Moon base. We snagged the hyper rare Umbreon. How good is that? Silver, thank you so much for being here, brother. We are going to go frog hunting in a second, but right now we're just doing a little recap on the hits from 2024, the best hits. I did miss something else in there when those donos came in. Michael with the 18 months. Been AFK doing housework and gardening stuff. Dropped by to drop a like. Another one to catch up on. Michael, appreciate it, brother. Thank you for the like. Hope the housework goes smoothly, mate. This community is the best, and Silver Summit, you are the epitome of what makes this community great, mate. I absolutely love this card. I do think it's underrated. The rainbows back in the Sun and Moon era was something to behold. And then our boy Mewtwo. Check this out. The test tube Mewtwo, the Mewtube, if you want to call it that. Slightly top heavy and ride heavy, but very slightly. Definitely in there with the chance of a PSA 10, and I would absolutely welcome it. This in a PSA 10, what do they go for? I think it's like $5.5 grand plus at the moment. So that was from, I forget which Shiny Treasure, Shining Legends opening it was, but it was one of the packs that we opened. Absolutely welcome. This one, I don't know if I can classify this as a hit from 2024. We opened it on New Year's, I believe. It might have been like the first day of the year where we opened an older power tin. I think it was it was a Venusaur power tin. And from a legendary treasures booster pack from the black and white era, we were able to pull the Reshiram. Now it is off center on the front, slightly right heavy, but you never know with these cards if you get lucky. The back's pretty clean, and in a PSA 10 these go absolutely bonkers. The first golds to ever be injected into the TCG, the Pokemon TCG. Look at all these legends saying thank you to the GOAT for the gifteds. Hi from South Wales, the berries, welcome in. Then we have the secret rare Gyarados, the shiny red Gyarados. Absolutely beautiful card from XY Breakpoint. It is slightly off center, slight nick on the bottom left. Probably going to sacrifice us being able to get a PSA 10, but an absolutely beautiful card. Got a couple of Charizards here. We got the SIR from Obsidian Flames. Again, these cards were not picked out due to their quality. These cards were picked out because they were the top 25 to 30 hits from 2024. We have the big Charizard SIR from Paldean Fates. This one was pretty clean. So, you know, high hopes for that one. Then we had a two-piece meal of the Bubble Mews. We pulled these like a week apart from Paldean Fates. I think one in the Bounty Hunt. One was just a random... one was in a tournament, in a live. I remember. It was Paldean Fates up against... I can't tell you. It was Paldean Fates up against some other set. And everyone... We pulled an SIR in the other set. It might have been Twilight Masquerade. And we might have pulled the Eevee from the Illustration Rare, I believe. And everyone was like, oh, Paldean Fates is lost. It's over. It's done. And then Paldean Fates pulled the Bubble Mew. And we called it. We called it out of that pack. That was insane. So we got two of these like a week apart. Absolutely beautiful cards. Obviously being added into the top hits from 2024. In a live again, we finally, after over like 1,200 packs of Crown Zenith, we pulled the Mewtwo from Crown Zenith. Absolute thing of beauty. One of my favorite cards out of the modern era. Such a beautiful card. Such a beautiful card. Sonlin, welcome in, legend. How are you doing, brother? Look at these. Absolute stacked hits. I forget, could have been in a Bounty Hunt. Maybe not. But the Machamp V alt art, very underrated alt art. And a very clean one this one was. Yeah, these are some beautiful pulls. Kevin's with the 2 months. Got my package, mate. Love it. Thank you. You're welcome, brother. Thank you for letting us know, and I'm glad that it has arrived safely. This one we did not pull on camera, and I don't know why it's in this pile. Maybe I threw it in because it was a beautiful hit. This was one of the probably 2 and a bit years ago, before we started the channel. I was opening some random packs in front of my computer whilst at work, and we pulled this card. Absolute thing of beauty. Venusaur battling the Charizard there. I think it's another underrated alt art. Now, the Tyranitar, we were able to pull this a few times. Once in the live stream. I think this one's from the live stream. What have I missed? I've missed some comments. Apologies if I have. Erica probably remembers the tourney details. I believe she does. Here, look, this was the last tournament we did. The Champions of Champions tournament. Look at that. Look at those sets. You just don't get to open those sets willy-nilly anymore. It's like, it's crazy. It is crazy. But this was from another tournament. Beautiful alt art. Now this, who remembers this? This was from the mystery pack openings. I think it was in the live stream when we opened a bunch of those mystery packs. Crash Rips, how are you, brother? 2 Bubble Mews in 1 year was awesome. We pulled 2 Bubble Mews in 2 weeks. It was insane. A Stigma, welcome in, legend. What's good? The Mistoclis Brilliant Stars. That's right. That's where we pulled that bad boy. This Charizard from Brilliant Stars. That was off camera. The last opening I've done off camera. I have not opened packs off camera in a very long time. Or at least from Pokemon, that is. Then we did have... Remember, we were opening the... I love the nostalgia of going back through hits. I don't know if you guys are the same. And apologies for those that are bored from this. We'll get to pack soon. But this was from a Poker Chloe and Poker Dean mystery pack random video where they had their Charizard mystery pack. And we did pull the big shiny Charizard from... what was it from? What's the set? The Shiny Fates? Shiny Fates. Pretty well centered. It's got a chance. Now, this bad boy was, again, in a live stream. We've pulled some bangers in these live streams, especially the early live streams. The tournaments and the early live streams were off the chain. But this is my favorite alt art from the Sword and Shield era. My absolute favorite alt art from the Sword and Shield era. I think that it is an incredible artwork. Such cool depth to it as an artwork. And as you're seeing now... an absolutely insane hit value-wise. You really need to take these out of the top loader to see the proper cards value there. But another stream hit that was insane. Going back to our first stream, the 5K celebration stream, in the warm-up packs, we were able to pull this Rayquaza VMAX from one of those tins, the random tins. How good was that? I need to get that Charizard and Venu. I collect cards with duo Pokemon fighting. There are so many good duo Pokemon fighting cards. This is so beautiful, and I don't know if you can see, or if I can see, it's got that error, the red dot ink error. You guys can see just under the trademark there's that red dot. Now, I have actually seen cards with this error get PSA 10s, but it's a bit of a shame to see that. Again, random... Evolving Skies opening, we were able to pull that Leafeon alt art. It was absolutely insane. This was from early days on the channel when we did the 36 packs of Evolving Skies and we weighed them all. They were all from the tins again, and we were able to pull this beautiful, beautiful alt art from Evolving Skies. This was from the GOAT Silver Summit in the 5K celebration stream. We had a bunch of 3-card Cosmic packs, and we were able to pull this. Like the one that I think, was it in your 3-card packs, Erica, that we were able to pull? Where we did pull the same card from Cosmic. Absolute beautiful card, going gangbusters in price. And then again from the 5K celebration stream, we did pull this Espeon GX. So they are the hits from... Most of them are the top 24 hits from 2024. And then there are some other ring-ins there. So, I mean, that is going to be probably one submission to PSA. And I want to do it in a way that I can get the viewers, the members, the subscribers, everyone to be able to vote what they think they're going to get grade-wise, and then let us know I don't know how we're going to do it, in the comment section, in like sheets, something. And then that way, when we get the submission back like 4 months later, we will do a video and we'll reveal the grades, and then I can do like a giveaway for whoever was closest. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I want to do something like that. You guys let me know what you think. But we're going frog hunting right now. And there is a poll up in the... There is a poll up for whether we do a random item next from the Sword and Shield era or from the Scarlet and Violet era or Salt and Vinegar era as it is put up as... Alright. And then depending what wins the poll, I'll put a poll up potentially for what item. We've got a little bit of frog hunting here going on. There's a code card for anyone interested in that. The promo. We'll pop off to the side. Alpha Devil, welcome to the FME Elite, or welcome back to the FME Elite, you absolute legend. Thank you so much for joining up. It is very much appreciated. And welcome to the Members Lounge. Alright. Trading card market, Ukraine, welcome in. What up, bro? What is up? We're good. We're just having a little bit of fun here. One of the fish got a 10? Question mark. I have not sent the fish yet. This is a different one. This was not my submission. This is a Japanese 10 that I got. I procured off one of my friends because I wanted it in a PSA 10 in Japanese. I wanted it in a PSA 10 in English. And thanks to also one of the legends in our community, if you guys know, we have it in Korean as well. Got the Rainbow and Lunala was pulled twice. That's right. What a crazy luck from a 3-card pack. That's right. Twice from 3-card packs. Insane. A lot of upcharges if you use PSA. I know, James. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be bittersweet if we get upcharged up the wazoo, because we're going to know that, like, Gengar, maybe all of those big PSA, all those big Sword and Shield alt arts, if they get PSA 10, we're getting upcharged. And even the vintage ones, alright? So, upcharges will be bittersweet, because we'll know that we've done well, but we'll be paying out, you know, paying out the ass. So, I don't know. Bittersweet is the right way to put it, in my opinion. Okay, we've got an ETB here of Twilight Masquerade. Oh, is that who I think it is? That man, aka Dat Man, aka... What other names have we got for you, brother? What other names have we got for you, brother? But thank you so much for the 18 months. You've always supported us, you legend. Always. We love some salt and vinegar. With the 18 months of being an FME Elite member, thank you so much, brother. Welcome in, by the way. I hope you've been well. You're always so busy helping out this Pokemon community, mate. Is that the first Magic Carp you pulled? What grade did it get? No. That's not... I didn't pull this one. This was a friend's. It's Japanese. I've never pulled it in Japanese. I pulled it twice in English. And we have not sent the English ones to be graded yet. I've got them. I've got a pile of some random recent SARs. Yeah, SIRs and SARs off behind me. We'll go through them after this, maybe. Let me know, is the music at a good level for you guys? Can you even hear it? Is my audio at a good level for you guys? I forgot to ask early on. Can you guys let me know? Is it all good? Are we at the right decibels here? Do you need me to put the snare up in your headphones at all? Always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure to have you here, brother. I potentially may have the Chinese one. Ooh. I just want one. Glad to be a part of the friendliest and best Pokemon content on YouTube. Appreciate that, Alpha Devil. Thank you so much. Silver, are you alright, man? How have you recovered since the 3 weeks of just absolutely getting decimated with work? And please tell me, when is it continuing into next week? Are you having a bit of reprieve? We have our first hit from the ETB. It is Lana's Aid Full Art. Is that like... Am I being weird here? Is something wrong there? That looks very weird in the shirt department. Just gonna say. Don't need to go into detail on it, but that's very weird in the shirt department. Sounds good on my end. It's perfect balance in my opinion. Okay, cool. Audio's perfect. Cool. Beautiful. Music not too loud. You can hear and can hear you well. Cool. All right, Eminem. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Always got to make sure that snare's at the right level in the headphones, mate. In English, to be fair. Yeah, the English one's just going gangbusters. Bit of a delay on the chat. Maybe. Possibly. Let me check. It might be just where I'm reading comments. I'm a bit slow. I'm okay. Definitely. Yeah, definitely worn out. I can imagine, man. Alright, we got something. We got something here in Twilight Masquerade. I think it's just an illustration rare. I don't think it is anything spicier than an illustration rare. Alright, alright. Was this one of the conjoining artworks? I forget if it's the Diplin, the Applin, or if it's a different type of illustration rare, but a very colourful Diplin going on here for us. Yeah, it tore up. I assumed. I can imagine, man, because your job's physical as well as probably mental. It's like you can't just go in there and just mindlessly do your job, which means you need to be focused and switched on, and it is physical in a way as well. So I just hope that you didn't get any more welders flash, brother. And I hope that there is like a light at the end of the tunnel for you to be able to, you know, kick back and spend some time with the family, with the animals, all that stuff. I just picked up a Team Rocket's Dark Zard as an early birthday present for myself. Charmander. What a freaking card. What a birthday present. That is so good. Swirl right off the neck. Love it. Love it. Love a good swirl action on vintage cards. Got tickets to see Rush next summer. And now the Foo Fighters. Nice. Plus, then in person, Pokemon Go Fest will be Chicago next summer. Great summer. Yeah, I keep on thinking next summer and I'm like, oh, we're not even, like, we're a month away from summer still here, or a month and a bit. But next summer for you is obviously, you know, not that far away. Weekend pay. The job didn't get done yesterday like it was supposed to because of some changes learned after we installed the piping. Took us the weekend off and they called in some other people to earn weekend pay. Okay, so they're trying to split the demand and the pay, I guess. Is Valadude, is the EV illustration rare now the top hit from Twilight? Greninja would still be the top hit, right? Or we're just talking illustration rare wise? Alright, Chi-Yu showing his face. Alright, Palafin EX. Palafin EX. Foo Fighters and Rush, some good concerts there. Foo Fighters are very good live. They're one of those bands that are better live than they are recorded. Yeah. It might not be popular, but Rush sucks. Each to their own. Each to their own. Yeah, is it starting to cool down in Chicago area yet, or is it still relatively warm? Alright, nada in that pack. Our frog hunt has not started correctly. What's the poll doing for Sword and Shield versus Salt and Vinegar era? Oh wow, closer than I expected. Sword and Shield 59%. We will be doing that next, so whatever you guys want to see, Sword and Shield or a Scarlet and Violet era, Random item. Let us know in the chat, in the poll. I could have worked this weekend, but chose not to. Saturdays, time and a half, and Sundays, double time and hourly wage. We make a whole week's checks working Saturday and Sunday. That's crazy. Like, it's good, I guess. You're working your weekend, you deserve penalty rates, right? So... I want to see something spicy in the back. Howdy, FME. I went to a card show at my local mall, sold a pricey Magic the Gathering card to a guy on social media. Then I got a Mega Charizard EX full art from XY Evolutions and a V-Star promo. Stoked. Nice, dude. Both beautiful. Both beautiful, beautiful cards. Yeah, you've done the last 3 weekends, so you're good. It's enough is enough, hey? Saw Foo Fighters, good show. Going to see McCartney soon. Okay. God, how old's Paul McCartney now? He's got to be getting I heard he's still good, but he's got to be getting a bit long in the tooth there. I'm gonna throw this camera out the window in a second. It doesn't want to sit straight for me. We are chasing the Greninja SIR from Twilight Masquerade, and not successfully, might I say. Alright, ETB was a full art illustration rare and EX. Definitely not the worst. We've had much, much worse than that in the past. Alright, let's see where the poll is at for our Sword and Shield versus Salt and Vinegar era, and then pick out which items we are going to rip into. 30s Fahrenheit last night. That's cold, right? That's cold. I've been working 6 to 7 days a week for 2 months. Finally have a weekend off. Charmander. There's a few of you in the comments, man. It wears thin. It wears so thin. You get burnt out and your brain turns to mush and it just sucks. Saw McCartney 10 to 15 years ago and it was a solid show. I've heard it's really good. I have heard it's really good. Like, his shows are really good. Alright, we're going to end the poll. Sword and Shield, clear winner there. I'm going to put out 2 items, and we will make a decision between those items. I want to see Foo Fighters. I saw them a long time ago. I saw them with... Oh, it's going to test my memory. Who was it? I forget. I saw the Foo Fighters with another band, The Living End, and they were really good live. Alright, random items. I think I know which one's going to get selected, but let me know in the chat. Left for Silver Tempest 3-pack blister, or right for this beautiful V-Star box that the GOAT gave us. It's got 2 Fusion and 2 Lost Oranges in it. Left or right? Left or right? Alright, I'm going to quickly go for a bathroom break. I'll be back in a second. left, left, right, left, right. I should have done a poll. I deserve this. I deserve this confusion. There's a lot of rights early doors, then there's lefts in the midsection. I think right takes it. Both. Love it. Alright. Alright, then we've got to put a poll up for what's next. We'll do this one as right. We've got to put a poll up for what is next. What am I missing? What am I missing? Collection boxes never have hits. This is true. This is true. We've had bad luck with collection boxes, but we have had good luck in the past as well. Alright, let me work out what is going on. Where are we? It's been so long since I've done a live. 71 likes on the stream. I really appreciate you legends clicking that like button. That is so very appreciated. Weird Al doing the bad hair too. He was big back then. Gonna have to transit. We'll check back in later. No stress at all. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you, as always. Just please keep the box sealed and open the blister. Look, we're probably gonna open both. I'd be lying if I said we weren't. Let's start a poll for... I cannot spell. Alright, there is a poll up, going up. Viewer's choice for the next item we dip into after this one. I won't spoil it. You can click the poll and have a little read of what it is there. Massive hit incoming, brother. Love it, love it, love it. I don't have any Inferno X. I haven't done an order to Japan in a little while, unfortunately. Yeah, I know that poll is going to be very... It's 50% right now. I was going to say it's going to be very lopsided. Alright, let's get this open. 151 all day, every day. Alright, they came out fairly easily. Is everyone ready to get dusted by some Lost Oranges and Fusion Strike? I know I am. And again, Silver Summit, thank you for another beautiful collection box that we are ripping into. Courtesy of the absolute GOAT. I don't know why I feel like I've got less space than usual today. It must be the way that I organize it. I think we start with Lost Oranges and then go into Fusion Strike. Get a little bit of that orange juice to wet the whistle. We do have the V Full Art Promo Black Star. Pretty cool promo. I'm back. Love the channel. Mama Cass, welcome in. And you know we appreciate it very, very much. Oh, Espeon VMAX alt art incoming. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the scenes? 151 is goated. That is very true. There's the big old jumbo. Pop it in the jumbo pile. Great, now I have to go find some packs. Do you need the... You get the itch when you're watching, so you need to rip yourself, right? I feel you. I feel you. Lost Oranges. Hit code card. Imagine pulling the Gengar again. We've been so lucky to pull that twice. Like, that is not an easy alt art to get. Oh, I can't change the frame rate on the hand cam, and I feel like it's skipping every now and again, and it's annoying me. It's annoying me, everyone. Alright, first pack of Lost Oranges. Can't believe that this is 2 eras old now. Okay, just a Reg V. It is the Reg V from this one. It's 50-50. You have to open both. Is it seriously 50-50? People love White Flare that much. 151 Japanese. Wow, 54%. 39 votes. Still plenty more people can vote. So we'll leave that up there for a while. There is a poll up. What we're opening next, everybody. Schmitty Luck, how you doing? Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. FME, your favorite PokeTuber. Thank you so much. Stigma, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can bring that luck with something that we have chased for a long time and never seen, with that Giratina alt art from Lost Oranges. This code card feels very weird on this side. Always get the itch. What did I just do? We've got an error pack. What is going on? I did 4 to the front, right? What did I honestly just do? Did I do 5? Alright, alright, that happened. Apologies for the spoiler. Don't want to say it, but both packs have been hit packs so far. Does that mean there's nothing in Fusion? The Gengar artwork will save for last. What am I even doing? So out of touch. Keep it sealed. Dean, keep it sealed, brother. You gotta keep it sealed. I'm meant to keep these sealed, and I'm probably going to rip into them today. I wanted to keep these sealed because these are like history, right? These are like history right here. I don't think we're ever going to see them again because Poké Galaxy is now the card syndicate. So I think that the branding will change. I don't know if they'll reuse these mystery packs. These are my last 2, so I was probably meant to keep them sealed. But maybe I try to open them in a way that I can keep the artwork very neat. I don't know. I don't know. What's happening, chat? Josh, how you doing, legend? I absolutely do not get the itch to open because I live vicariously through PokeTubers. That's a good way. It's a good way to save on keeping things sealed. Dean, listen to Matthew. You reckon I should keep them sealed, Tube Cat? I feel like I've got the itch. I got the itch for them. They're so beautiful, aren't they? What am I doing 1 to the front? Maybe I did that accidentally. Maybe I did 1 and then 4 in that last pack. That might have been what happened. That might have been. I have a few of each wave still sealed. I bet you Silver Summit is the GOAT of keeping things sealed because the man knows what he's doing, right? It's a cool Onyx, I'm not going to lie. I know I should, but I don't really want to. We got something in the back here. It's not a silver border. It is another regular V. That is hit 3 hit packs in a row from this box. Scratch it. Thanks, Josh. It's good to see you here, brother. Yeah, it's like open it perfectly. I can get like a Stanley knife and try and do it. Charmander, you're welcome, brother. You deserve it. You're always here showing the support. Alright, last pack magic. It is a hit code card again. That is insane. 4 packs in a row with hits from the Sword and Shield era. That's unheard of. But it could just be another Reg V or a regular holo. Keep them sealed. Yeah, okay, I will. Alright, you're right. I probably should. I'm just getting the itch because the Poker Galaxy TCG or the Card Syndicate guys are due to send out another. It is just a regular holo. 4 hit packs in a row in Sword and Shield. 2 regular holos and 2 regular Vs. That's just, that doesn't normally happen. It won't have anything. Like, generally speaking, that is probably what would happen, hey? We're going to go Master Ball hunting. God pack chasing. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. How have the pools been? They've been a little bit all over the place. Nothing exceptionally crazy as of yet. But there's still time, baby. There is still time. Let me just clean up, make sure I'm all good in the background here. Alright. I do have other mystery packs. I've got some of the crystal tier revs, but I like using them for videos. I got one of the other. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's chase a little 151. I haven't opened a Japanese 151 booster box in a hot minute, that is for sure. I think this is I want to see a Zard, okay? We can do that. I pulled 2 SIRs out of 151 packs and they were both Erica. I mean, it's a beautiful, to be fair, it's a beautiful SIR, the Erica's Invitation. I rate it highly. Alright, let's do this. Let's break the seal. Let's open it up. I did, TubeCat, I did. He doesn't ship to Australia.
It's all about location. Land size.
Ray! Pray for Ray. Ray is here. Sorry, I'm late. No stress at all, brother. I'm glad you're here. And this box does not want to set up. I just wanted to set you up properly so we could, you know, enjoy what you're meant to look like. Right? Gotta enjoy the little things, right? Yeah, they did look really good. I definitely checked them out when you initially brought it up. And I even, like, went online, filled the cart, and then when I went to shipping information, it said, sorry, we do not ship to you. I was like, oh, cheers, man. Thanks, bro. Just like Cheese's Treasure, they don't ship to Australia. I don't think 151 can be mapped, but yeah, let's just leave it like that. I've never opened a 151 booster box like this. I've always ripped the box completely open. So we're gonna have it there to the side, like, nah, I don't even know where I want to put it. Put it there. Alright, Mew SIR. I have not pulled the Mew SIR from Japanese. I absolutely want it. I absolutely want it. So yes, we welcome the Mew SIR if that happens. If you pull a Venusaur, Ivysaur, and Bulbasaur, I will cry. What about a God Pack? Because I think the God Pack I did get out of 151 was indeed the Venu and Charizard line, I think. I forget. It's on Watto's channel. Alright, let me know in the comment section what SIR or SR we are getting from the box. What Master Ball are we getting from the box? Let me know. Let me know. What Nasty Masty and what SR or slash SAR we are getting from the box. I want to see who gets it correct. I was in the army, so I had to show love to follow service members. Oh, I thought that was our... thought we popped our Masty. Yeah, we killed Watto in that one. It was the last pack as well. That was so insane. Gengar Master Ball. I like that. I like that. God pack incoming. Woo! Zard and Gengar. That's just... would be a goated box, wouldn't it? Have a good night, FME and Silver. You guys are amazing. I'll watch it back later. Charmander, thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it. I know it's late for you, my friend. Alright, alright. We got the Kakuna. Got our first hit, I guess. Alright. Regex Venu. Does that count? Does that count, Tube Cat? Zapdos SAR, another beautiful... there's some beautiful cards in this set. You wonder why people go crazy for it. Erica's Invitation being called. Or the Mewtwo Master Ball. Nice, that would be welcomed. I don't think we've pulled it, or maybe we have. Alright, calm down, Handcam. Okay, it's just a Pokeball. Alright, starting slow. I like that. I like that. SAR Blastoise or Zapdos being called. Do you prefer prismatic Pokeball / Master Ball style or the Black Bolt White Flare style? For English sets, I prefer the prismatic. I think that their texture on them is way better. I think they're cool. I think they're cool. Probably just a full art cuck. Yeah, you're not wrong, Valadude. It happens. Alright, we have one of them, Tube Cat. We got the Ivysaur, baby. Alright, and a Ninetales EX. We have a beautiful... oh, we're out of sleeves. To be continued. Nasty Masty, that's right. Oh, Nasty Blasty, sorry. Alright, if you guys do need any Pokemon accessories, or card accessories, I should say, binders, sleeves, top loaders, any of the sorts, do check out Palms Off Gaming. There is a link in the description for the video and on the channel that will get you 10% off all of your Pog needs. And it just adds to the fact also that the Pog team, bunch of great dudes. Bunch of great people. Alright, let's sleeve up that Ivysaur. We'll get it into a top loader and pop it in the background. There we go. We got one of the three. One of the three, Tube Cat. By the way, did you grade this Celebi or did you get it from somewhere? The Dark Celebi we're talking about. I love that card. I love that card. It was sad to see it go. I did get it from somewhere. I got it out of a mystery product from... got it out of a mystery product from... what are they called? Iconic. The Iconic mystery boxes from a long time ago. Okay, we do have our Nasty Masty. Anyone who guessed Kakuna would have been correct. I didn't guess it myself. I don't actually know whether we have this Nasty Masty yet. It is, if it is not one that we have already, we take it, because we are trying to collect every single Nasty Masty from 151 in a PSA 10, which is going to cost us an arm and a leg when we finally achieve it. But the Masty Ball from the box has been pulled. Boom, nice hit. Sorry, I'm late. Like, no stress. Appreciate you being here. What have I missed? Have I missed any comments? Am I on the correct? Yeah, alright. No, I know you will, Tube Cat. Oh, that would have been a good Master Ball. The Articuno. Absolutely beautiful card and Pokemon. Needs to be sequential. Could you imagine? Dean, could you imagine that? Ganado, Greater Guard. That's cool. I wonder what color would go back with best with it. Like a dark color. Alright, we got our first, or second, I should say, art rare. We have an SR, I believe, in this pack. Could be an SAR, but I believe it's just an SR. We got the Nidoking. Art rare. Into Supreme Brave, welcome in, legend. Hope you're doing good, FME. I'm doing very well. Even better now that you're here. Yeah, I think you're right, Tube Cat. No, I don't think... I think it's a trainer. Those lines usually mean a trainer card, right? I think it's Giovanni. Or whatever they call it in the 151 set.
Start a business. You might think you need a team of people and fancy tech skills.
I think it's Giovanni's Exile or something like that, right?
Arrow. I'm Walton Goggins, and as an actor,
Alright.
I'm an expert in looking like I know what I'm...
But guess what? When we pulled the God pack, we got an SR in that box as well. We got an SR and a God pack from the box. And you can still pull a gold to go with an SR or even an SAR to go with an SR. So we're not calling the box dead yet. The box ain't dead yet. All right. Who is the mystery Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl? Well, we have given a couple of hints. There have been a couple of hints. And they do kind of isolate it down. Going to be in and out of the stream as it's World Series and Blue Jays are in for the first time since I was a kid. Let's go Blue Jays. I hope they do well for you, brother. And no stress at all. I have, yes. Especially when you get a trainer SR, I have hidden SAR still. Yeah. Yep, you can get double banger boxes. 151 is pretty good. It's not like Shiny Treasure EX where we're getting absolutely dusted regardless. Supreme Braid, it's been a while for me as well on the Japanese 151. I pre-ordered like 30 boxes when the first set first came out, and we went on a pretty big ripping spree of them for a while, and then I stopped for a while. Now I've only got like 7 or 8 left. Go Jays! Handcam is a bit glitchy. It's a bit frustrating. I apologize for that. It's like fine once we're in there. It's just every now and then it'll like drop a frame. It's purely... Oh, got the lick tongue. It's purely because they didn't update on the app that connects the iPhone to the PC. And I can't choose 50 frames per second, which is what I like to put it on. It made it flow a little bit better. It's fine, like quality's fine and all that. It just drops a frame every now and again. As you can see, like if I do enough of this, you'll see it just like drop a frame. Hasn't done it, but there you go, it just dropped one. You've only seen one hint. Yeah, there's I think been one hint in a members video and one hint in a mainstream video, and they somewhat were the same hint, just one was a lot more easy to notice versus one that wasn't as easy to notice. I've got all 3 promos from the 151 UPC for 15 a while back. Can't believe how much they went up. What are they up to now? What are they up to now? I know the Mew obviously is going to be the most expensive. That Mew in Japanese, I want it. It's the texture in Japanese is insane. Sorry, I'm cooking chicken Alfredo for Dad and I for dinner. Yum, Erica, no need to be sorry, but oh, keep me updated on that. Sounds delicious. I'm getting hungry. What's everyone got? What are we snacking on? What are we eating? What do we have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I want food updates. Poker Chef, right on cue. Welcome in. It's on every now and then. Yeah, I know. I apologize. As I said, it's been like 5 weeks since I've done a live. I need to play around with some of the settings and make sure I can find a way to keep it smooth. Ray with the jokes. We've got the back-to-back. So the Do Duo evolves into the Do Trio. 151, pure nostalgia. Mew is around 70. Sheesh. That's insane. Still got some UPCs lying around. Having brekkie for dinner. I love it. Every time someone says brekkie for dinner, it just reminds me of that scene from Scrubs where JD and Turk are at the table and Carla opens the drawer in the kitchen and she's just like, who put pancakes in the cutlery drawer? And they both turn around and they're just like, don't you mean who put cutlery in the pancake drawer? I baked a chicken pizza. Oh, yum. Chicken pizzas are goated, especially like peri-peri ones or barbecue chicken ones. I made some rice, chicken and veggies. Look at you being healthy. Threw them all together and ate at lunch and dinner. Was great. Tube Cat sounds delicious and healthy. I'm having beer for dinner. That is a common cuisine here in Australia, by the way. My boyfriend and I just ordered some good old Maccas for brekkie to celebrate the live stream. Absolutely love to hear it. What's the order? What's the order from Maccas? Zalia, what's the order from Maccas? What do you guys get? You got to throw a few hash browns in there if it's brekkie, right? Chuck one. Get like a bacon and egg muffin and throw like a hash brown in there as well. That'd be my go-to. I gotta head out a bit. I wish you the best of luck. Supreme Bray, thank you for being here and appreciate the luck. Doritos Chili Heatwave Crisps. Okay. They sound spicy, but delicious. Mr. Mime, no good. Should I pull out the Pick a Master Ball for good luck? I mean, we've already hit the Nasty Masty out of this box, but I'm more than welcome it. Scrubs is a great show. It was the most medically accurate show. That's what I heard also, Andrew. I've heard people say the same thing. And it was an amazing show. Amazing. It was like defined an era, the show. Like, I legit watched, when I was like in the Scrubs era, I felt like I was part of the show. Like, it was that good. All right, beautiful art rare here into the Charizard EX. We got the Dragonair art rare, an absolute banger art rare from the set. Alright, let me read these. It was my day off, so I went to Wendy's for breakfast and Popeyes for dinner. Yum, fried chicken. Popeyes, if I am correct, fried chicken, right? Chicken sandwiches, chicken tenders, all that sort. My favorite Scrubs episode was the one where JD was able to perfectly mimic Turk's voice. Good episode. Good episode. I just put up the Christmas tree lights early. Yeah, wow. Ray, don't tell me you're on a ladder. I hope it was alright. Triple cheeseburger meal deal. Yum. Carver. G. Smith. Are we talking Fijian? Fijian Carver? Is that what we're talking about here? A little bit of the numb face going on for you. I'm back. Did I miss anything big? A few hits from the 151 Japanese booster box thus far. 2 packs to go. We're going to get a God pack in the last. Got a feeling. Nothing for breakfast or for dinner. Good old cereals with milk. By the way, do you put cereal first, then milk, or the other way around? Please don't tell me you do it wrong way. Tube Cat. Let me focus on this one real quickly. If you are putting milk in your bowl first and then cereal, you're a psychopath. It has to be cereal and then milk. And if you do it any other way, there is something medically wrong with you. I'm talking like full blown wrong. Yes, I nearly fell off the ladder. Ray, I'm laughing because you said nearly and you didn't actually. All right, last pack, Magic.
Company reviewing indeed, adding to the 3.4 million here in Australia.
Oh, yes, I don't have YouTube Premium. Look at me. What is wrong with me? Oh, I got some show and tell next. Not of mine, but something I watched the other night and made me laugh. Facts, yeah. Saw a lot of booster boxes this week. Can't complain. Hey, mate, hope you are well. Xander, baby, I'm well. How are you doing? It's a pizza and wings night here. Oh, I'm so hungry. All the talk about... Why did I bring up food? I didn't have breakfast this morning. I'm so hungry. All right, no God pack in the last. It was not a God pack, but generally an alright box. No SAR, but an SR. No gold. Look. Was it an alright box? I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. We got 3 art rares, a nasty, a bunch of EXs. Not bad. The Masty could have been better, but we are collecting all Master Balls from 151, so we do take it. Every day of the week, and it is twice on Sundays, and it is Sunday, so there you go. Yeah, that's fair. You're allowed to add cereal, but just long as it wasn't milk bowl and then cereal, because it just floats. It makes no sense. You don't get the right, like, milk absorption. Yeah. So true, right? This feels so intimate. Is it good when I do that with a mic? Does it sound good? I heard that and that's come back immediately to agree. It wasn't the worst box. Not the best, not the worst. I'm fantastic. Great to hear. Okay, what I'm going to get is I'm going to get one of those boom... the little boom arms so that I can have the mic sitting here. I can talk softer. I can, you know, when I need to emphasize something, I can do it better into the mic. Alright? It gets soggy fast too. Yeah, well, I mean, just as long as that's the achievable, that's the desired outcome, right? Like a milkshake, only crunchy, is what they say, right? Not too shabby. Yeah, we're in the future here in Australia. That's right, we are. What are we doing with our hands? Good afternoon, FME. How are you? Assassin 86. I'm doing well, and I hope you and the 85 assassins before yourself are all doing well as well. Oh yeah, let's check this out. Let's do this. A bit of show and tell. How good is this? I was lying in bed the other night, and sometimes I like to relive the nostalgia of the EX era and how rare it is. I don't know if I'm allowed to share this, whatever. Shout out to Primetime Pokemon, who this is. I'm not trying to steal his stuff. This is Primetime Pokemon. Absolute legend. Goat of the Poke tubing world. A true OG. Let's have a little watch of this.
Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. I'm opening a Jolteon promo pack now. I bought, I bought a Flareon.
I was watching this in bed the other night.
Jolteon, I bought all the 2 EVs. Or at least all out of the first 100.
Great to hear, Assassin 86.
I didn't get much from the Vaporeon packs. Hopefully they will.
Yeah, Tube Cat, definitely going to get one of the boom arms. That way I can keep the microphone closer, because I know it's a little bit more personal. I don't need to speak as loud when it's here. Definitely. Or I can just hold it here and then do this when I'm listening. Right? Would you guys say that the spoon needs to be inside the bowl before pouring the milk and cereal, or does the spoon come last? I'm okay either way, but spoon in the bowl, it is pretty good because it adds to the, I guess, level that you are seeing in the rising tide of the milk as you add it in, right?
Okay, sweet. And here we get.
Gotta go now. Going to put the lives up. Ray, be careful. Please be careful.
Here's a Jolteon promo.
Yeah, so this is 15 years old, this video, I'd say. Primetime Pokemon is a true OG, right? And he used to just go to the shops. He was a kid back in this. This is in Mum's kitchen table. And he used to go to the shops and just buy these from Target whenever he'd get, like, come back from school or whatever. And he would just rip whatever he bought, right? And this was a blister, 2-pack blister. What was it? Holland Phantoms and Legend Makers?
Baltoy. Trapinch.
And it would have cost him like $10.
Rare Candy. Manectric.
But just how casually he pulls what he pulls here is just hilarious. I love it. It's 15 years ago, right?
So 2 energies, both rares. So 2 rares is always nice, but energies don't really do much. Too much for me.
How good is the 30 Pokemon tin to learn what packs came from what tins? Silver, I do that all the time. What's the laws on magic mushrooms in Australia? Cannot confirm nor deny.
Mysterious Fossil, Growlithe,
Watch this.
Field Worker, Magby, Reverse, and a Regice. Ooh, that's one of those star ones.
Ooh, that's one of those star ones.
I don't have that card at all. That's really nice. There's a gold star.
Slides it off to the
So my
side.
Jolteon pack worked out for me. Stay tuned.
How good is that?
Thank you.
NBA 2K26.
How good is that? I love it. I love it. I was nostalging out, trying to find some older EX openings that I haven't watched. I've watched a lot of primetime stuff, but I went full deep into the vault there of primetime Pokemon, and yeah, shout out to the GOAT. I know, hey, just pulls a Reggie Ice. Gold Star. Oh yeah, it's one of those Gold Star things. How good is that? So good. So good, man. The amount of stuff that he's opened in the past, the amount of things that Legend has pulled. And I think in the description, it was like $9.99 blister from Target or something like that. Absolutely goated. Anyway, there's a little bit of show and tell. Insane, eh? What's it worth now? I'm not sure. Reggie Ice, I'm not sure. It'd be thousands. In a PSA 10, it would be thousands. I don't have a poll up. What am I doing? Let's get ourselves a Squirtle. Alright, can I do this in a way that I put this microphone here? That way we can be intimate. Oh, that's alright. I don't mind that. How is that volume-wise? Am I speaking too loudly? Is it better when I speak a bit softly? Can you guys give me a little bit of a understanding on how that is? We may have just worked out a new setup here. We may have in real time just worked out a new setup together. But I need you guys to confirm or deny. Is the volume levels good? Is it intimate? Is it nice? Yeah, I saw that Silver Summit, but I reckon Primetime Pokemon never saw it, to be honest. Like, did he DM him, or did he just mention it in those videos? He said that he reached out to him, so maybe he did DM him. That would be just an interesting dynamic, seeing those two together. Sounds great. Volume is actually better like that. Okay, cool. It's amazing. Okay, we've changed. We've found a new setup. And what about if I get a little bit loud? I want to preempt if I get excited. We have just pulled medium intimate. It's great. Okay. All right. Let's keep it here, because then I can get real up and, you know, in that mic. We got a little bit of Stellar Crown. I haven't opened Stellar Crown in a little while. This is your pilot speaking, and we are going to see a Squirtle illustration rare from the 6th pack. Yeah, total opposite personalities. Yeah, CTR has no chill. He is full-blown craziness, and then Primetime Pokemon is just relaxed Very, very chill. Do you think you will ever open one of the booster boxes or packs you have in display in the background of videos, or are they investments? We've done it before. I mean, we... Oh, this is going to be interesting. Hold on. Those evolutions, we've grabbed one of those out of there and we have given the whole box away to the community. So we have done it. Regarding the bottom row here, I mean, you guys know how much Cosmic is now going for. Team up, like, I got to be a very special kind of psychopath to want to do that for a video, right? You want a bit of a deeper, not louder. I need to get some kind of like voice changer so you can do all those fancy things, right? Yeah, exactly. What Silver said. Mirror. Oh, how'd they do my boy like that? How is my boy an uncommon? No. We'll put that to the side. Maybe we use uncommon Mewtwo's from Stellar Crown to be sigged. Come on, show us an illustration rare. What even is the top chase in this set? It's got to be the Squirtle and Bulbasaur, right? Or is it the Terrapagus? Oh no, we've got a blowout. We've had a blowout. We've had a blowout. We've had a blowout. Stellar is my favorite set from the Salt and Vinegar era. Nice. Like, the Bulba and Squirtle are beautiful. Yeah, it goes up a little while. It goes up a little while. There's some spicy stuff up there. And there's some not so spicy stuff up there. There's battle styles up there. There's Darkness Ablaze up there. No one got time for that. But yeah, it is a constant. We've got the Lapras EX Terraform crown wearing thing. I agree. No, I actually like Stellar Crown as a set. Definitely. Yeah, what I was trying to say as we skip that ad, is it's hard to open. Like when you have a sealed collection, and a channel, it's like, how do we best go about keeping the content good and interesting without absolutely torching all of the funds? Because it's like, in the grand scheme of things, like the money made back from videos, it's not that much. Like from ad revenue and videos, I'd probably make, depending on how much the video gets viewed, I'd probably make between like 30 to $100, right? Which never really covers the cost. Too sleepy to continue, sadly. Have a great day. No stress. Present Earth, thank you for being here, legend. Get some rest. I feel like this was pack 6. Did I say pack 6 was going to have the goods? Mr. Zard Mix, welcome in. S, hello. When you see him, tell him I said hello. No. Tell him I said hello. Hello. I hope you are all doing very well. Those that are joining us now, those that are leaving, I hope that you are very well. Make sure you tickle that like button for us. No illustration rare yet. No illustration rare as of yet. Yeah, you did. Bro, just pulled the Duskull illustration rare. Love to hear it. Love to hear it, bro. Just woke up, but I won't be able to hang out for the live today. Hope it's been going well, FME, and everyone's having a great time. I'll catch up later today. Appreciate you, brother. And I hope that you're well, Michael. Hello. Yeah, you guys know where that's from, right? Lapras, Lacey, Marowak, Come on, give us a peek at an illustration rare. It's what we're here for. Come on, Stella. My YouTube algorithm showed me a really interesting Pat Flynn video where he breaks down the YouTube revenue. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. Obviously, his what is it? RPM is in USD, so I would have to convert mine to work it out on his. But yeah, he's pretty spot on. Like, they're all fairly elementary things that he goes through. Obviously, watch hours is key. All right. I was hoping we were going to do the old ace spec into SIR trick there. They're coming. They're coming. We've got 2 last packs here. It was interesting, Larry, though. It was definitely interesting. Got you back on the TV, lol. Erica, appreciate it. Alright, we'll look through some other PSA submission pile after this, and maybe we'll, you know, start to organize it a little bit, and then we'll get back into some packs after that. Just a relaxing Sunday here, you know, a little bit of a, I didn't really get this live out there, right? So, not a whole lot of people here today, but that's okay. There's a few events on in Australia. Look at the Eevee, beautiful Eevee. Hangover 2. There you go. Another Mewtwo. Add that to the Mewtwo pile. Alright, last pack magic. No illustration rare. Nothing too crazy from those sleeve packs. A little bit of a letdown, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you. What did we get? 3 EXs. I don't know how many packs it was, but that's not the best. Not the best. Okay, that's snug. Alright. Dud packs, 100%. Don't send duplicates to PSA. They wrecked me hard in the past. So what do you mean by that? They'll rate you worse? What? A stigma? What? My brother's YouTube channel is almost at 1 million subs. What does your brother do? Who's your brother? Who's your daddy and what does he do? Yeah, crazy. Wow, 1 million subs is insane. Get him a shout out the old FME. Okay, well maybe per submission we'll try not to send doubles. Is that what we're saying here? Do they just rate you harder if that's the case, right? Yeah, it's been hard, Erica. It has been hard. I really hope that... I don't know. I thought they were meant to be printing more, but it just doesn't feel that way. I was just trying that, lol. It's not a Tulma. It's cage fighting. Oh, the scrapyard cage fight. Wow, that's insane. So I haven't really organized this, but I started to organize this. It's just a little pile of some of the hits recently that we put into this pile. That are just some hits from some openings lately. So you guys want to go through them? The Moltres, Black Border, Galarian Gallery, Kindergarten Cop. Yeah, take really good pictures. I've heard that advice as well, because if they stuff it up, then you've got proof. That is very true. Another Black Border, Trainer Gallery, Starmie, absolutely beautiful Trainer Gallery hit. Umbreon, another beautiful black border trainer gallery. That's crazy. Then just some random hits from different places. There's no specific order to these, but some beautiful cards. We'll throw these into... I don't know how to do it. Maybe I'll do like 10 illustration rares, and then we'll do a guessing video. 10 of like the SIRs from different Salt and Vinegar era sets. Then we'll do Sword and Shield era sets. I think that's the best way to break it up, right? Yeah, it's crazy. Some beautiful Paldea Evolved illustration rares here. Sleepy Chew. Latias from Surging. We still need that Latias. Maybe we open some Surging. Just as wood carving, just to find something to do. I feel you. And then we got the two beautiful Magikarps. Well, okay, so when we don't send these together, is what you say? We'll put them in two different submissions. That one's a little bit more off-center than the other one. It's an absolute pile of hate here that we've got. The Mimikyu. We have sent this one to you, Silver, I hope. I think that was in the Mimikyu pile. That's the only reason this one's still here. Otherwise, it'd be with you. The other Gengar that we pulled. This one, very well centered. Definitely should be graded. But we'll try not to send it together. Right? Then we got our beautiful Mewtwo's. Again, we pulled these very close together. As well as the one that we pulled for the giveaway. Such a beautiful card. But not together, okay? Not together. Separate. Separate. They will compare them. Okay. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Some more SIRs. I think that's the only SIR that we've gotten from Black Bolt. And White Flare. Beautiful. Beautiful. Forget when we pulled that one, but some random SIRs. I remember this. That was recently from a vending machine challenge. From Prismatic. Will be far more better strategy. Okay, done. It's a beautiful trainer card, isn't it? And then just, I don't know if there's any more heat in here, if it's just sporadic. Nice effing fish. Couple of Charizards from Obsidian, the Roaring Bolt, Raging Bolt, sorry. Iron Crown, Tinker. Chi-Yu. Meowscarada, Giacomo. I was trying to organize stuff and I just put like all the SIRs together. We've got some more Sword and Shield here. Beautiful card, hey. Yeah, it's hard. Mew V from Fusion. Then we've got Brilliant Stars. Astral Radiance. Fusion. Brilliant. Evolving Skies. Ernest would appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Big eyes. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of random hits that I want to organize. I want to organize it, and I want to be able to do something content-wise with it. So I'm thinking, get a pile of like 10, create a video, let people guess the grades they think are going to come from each of the cards, and then we can do a giveaway off the back of people getting it right or wrong. Oh, why am I opening this? These things mixed opinions of whether these have good results or not, but it's open. We got a few more of them still. See if we can get a Lugia. Got over 100 cards at PSA. Wow. I bet you're excited to see when they return, hey? I would be. I would be very excited to await their return, right? Alright. Let's not get copyright striked with some ads in the background there. Calling a Lugia V, I'm sending you something very shortly. Brother, you don't have to do that, but I very much appreciate it. Thank you, brother. I mean, you've got my address, so I can't really control it now. It's Pikachu! With my fingerprint on it. So cool seeing all the hits. What a crazy year you had with pulls. I haven't even gone through and organized most of them, but that is a way that we're going to be able to keep the channel going, is with like PSA submission videos. So I need to get started, as well as like hopefully getting the website up and running so we can start to sell some of the graded cards and things like that. Lugia would be very nice. I'm getting hungry. Nearly 2 hours in the piece. It's probably going to be a shorter stream today. 84 likes. Make sure if you are just jumping in now, you tickle that like button for us. It is very much appreciated. If it's cheaper than sending yourself, ship them to me first. PSA have given you 50 free expedite orders after the ADP, so I can send for you. Crash Rips, that ADP was goated, but I appreciate that, legend. I will factor it in and we will see. Alright, we do have the Radiant Serena. The Radiant Serena Williams. PSA has a drop-off location now in Toronto since last Monday. That's good. Yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. Is that what you're sending? Thank you for that, brother. Use it for streams and giveaways. I appreciate it, legend. Another very generous act from this legendary community. Wait, so they lost? Crash, did they lose your ADP? Or ruin it? I missed that. I saw you obviously pull it, but I missed if they did any damage to it. No. What? I'm in Toronto. PGR Pro, here from Oz. I also want to go for breakfast after your stream. I'm stinging for some food. I'm probably gonna... I don't think we've got too much longer in the stream. Oh, they messed it up in the encasing process. That is brutal. How can they do that? So rough. Oh, nice. We have a Black Border Trainer Gallery Marwal V. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. The texture on these Black Border Trainer Galleries is a thing of beauty. Absolute thing of beauty. Look at that. Look at the texture. We'll definitely get that into a top loader. What TubeCat said. I did not know they stuffed it up, dude. That is so rough. Alright. Well, that's pretty good. That makes it worth opening. Well, not really, but still. Worth opening for me. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's do this. We've probably got the white flare ETB, which I don't know why I'm ripping, but why not? Have not hit anything too crazy from this set. This could be a dud. This could be the winner. Who knows? But FME, did you ever think about getting your cards sent to Ace? I really enjoyed. I have. I've thought about Ace. I've thought about Tag. I've thought about all the different options. And I don't know why, but I just feel like I have to do PSA. I mean, if it's a personal collection thing, maybe if I grade some of my older vintage... Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I do. Alright. White Flare, can you be the right club today? Victini being called. I'm going to quickly just fill up my water. I don't know why I'm still shouting, because I got the microphone here now, so I can probably talk a lot softer. And apologies if I am shouting at all, you guys. Let me just quickly fill my water up.
That, but also maybe it's time we checked our home's value with a real estimate.
A real estimate?
Yeah, on the realestate.com.
Why are there so many
Add
commercials?
in our home address and get a free and
Oh gosh, Silver with the 10 gifted FME members. Silver, thank you so much, brother. You're the GOAT. You are too kind. Anyone in here that got one of those gifteds, make sure you say a huge thank you to the GOAT. Silver Summit. Any members in here, if you are a member, drop the Silver Summit coins, the GOAT emoji, whichever you're feeling. The legend is here. Silver, thank you so much, brother. Very much appreciate the love and support that you always show us. Let me just fill this up. I'll be back. Alright, let's go. Silver, the absolute GOAT. Look at that wall of Silver Summit coins for the absolute legend. Such a big reason why this channel is operational. Such a big reason, my friend. Oh, maybe I'll show... I want it... I'm really upset about something, and I talked about it in the members video. I filmed a bunch of stuff from Collect Fest to do a challenge. I don't want to spoil it in case I do manage to edit it into a video, but I really had a rough Friday, and the Collect Fest was Saturday and Sunday, right? And I should have cut back my plans, but I didn't, and we spent a fair bit, invested a fair bit in the challenge that we did, and we were meant to do it over Saturday and Sunday, ended up just doing it on... Oh, I'm not even scrolled to the bottom. Sorry for any comments I'm missing. And I ended up, like... As I said, trying to do too much by myself. I did not have anyone helping filming. It was very, very difficult. And Baby Jace, welcome in. And I don't know if I did justice to the video. I will try to find a way to edit it together because there's too much in there to throw to waste. But look at this. Here's a little sneak peek. That does give away what set we were chasing, or part of what sets we were chasing. Look at that. That's a heavy fossil pack from Loose Packs, which is in the US. That is a heavy fossil pack from Loose Packs. I'm not going to spoil what was in this. It will be to be announced. If I don't end up making the video, I will drop the footage in a members or in a video or something. But I really tried to get some good footage, and it was so hard. I did too much. I did too much by myself. This was the side footage of that pack that we were opening. From like the vendor and myself. If you know Queensland vendors, you'll know who that is on the left. Again, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, like this, it was just so hard filming all by myself. Some behind the scenes footage there. I'll try to cut it together. I just don't think it's going to do it justice because I didn't get all the footage I really wanted. But it was tough. It was tough. Anyway, I'll stop whinging. And I'll open up some white flare. I had a mate that was meant to be there filming for me that would have made it a lot easier. Ran out of battery. I didn't get to film everything that I needed to. But yeah, no spoilers apart from the fact that there was some vintage opened. There's still some vintage to be opened from that. Yeah. And as you can tell, Fossil was in the mix. I need to go through the footage and just work out what's what, but we got an illustration rare in our first pack here of White Flare. You love to see it. Nice. Okay, we take that. Absolutely beautiful illustration rare there. So much going on. That's cool. I rate that. Oh, I know, James, I could have, but she had the kids, so it was very difficult. Plus, as I mentioned, we had some stuff going on outside of in their personal lives that really stuffed us up on Friday, and yeah, look, everyone's got their own stuff going on, so I don't want to kind of like bog it down with talking about that, but yeah, it was challenging to say the least. Otherwise, that she would have loved to have. She would have loved to have done that, and she would have filmed, but yeah, just really bad timing of some events on Friday that stuffed me up for the weekend. I should have just dialed back what I tried to do, and I didn't do that. Alright, I'm changing this. We've got way too many ads coming from this video or music. Let's go back to this one. Alright. That's my favorite card of all time. Really? It is a fun art, hey. Starters are always good, hey. Basically, PA ended up admitting themselves in emails and scans. They damaged it themselves. Card was still in its Beckett sleeve out of the slab when they scanned it. Yet got a 9 when PSA gives it a 5. Okay. Yeah, so they clearly damaged it. That's a good idea, TubeCat. That's actually a good idea. I could, and that's probably what I will try to... Okay, we got a Nasty Masty. That's probably what I'll end up... Okay, and a full art. Double whammy. This ETB's been good so far. Illustration rare in the first pack. Second pack, Master Ball full art. TubeCat, that's a good idea. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Is similar to when I did the top 24 hits of 2024. I'll like have me in the FME studio here. I'll cut back to myself. I'll talk through different parts of it, and then we'll cut to the footage. I think that's the only way I'll be able to put it together because of the parts that are missing. But there were some really cool interactions. Like, I'll show you guys some more show and tell. Actually, you know, I love and respect every single one of you legends is here with us. So I'll show you guys a little bit more without ruining what I will put together. Right? Yeah, definitely. Alright, let's keep them out. Nasty Masty, full art, illustration rare, 2 packs in. Yeah, it was, Tori, it was difficult. It was so difficult. It's just dumb. Like, I need to get one of those, those 360 cams, so you can just like, it doesn't matter where you're filming, you can cut the footage, but it's just hard. I like the second evolutions a lot. Origin Form Palkia is my favorite card of all time. It is a beautiful card. Alright, first stud pack out of the ETB. Yeah, 360 cams are good because you can just be filming whatever and then choose the part of the footage. Do you collect any cards other than Pokemon? I've just started with the new Tops. So when I was younger, I did collect the OG Dragon Ball Z. But at the moment, just Pokemon. I can't, unfortunately, afford to collect anything else. Chandelure. Just fell from the ladder. Bloody thunder scared the shit out of me. Ray, please be careful. Are you okay? We pray for Ray. There was some really cool engagements. There was like, there's like a trade area at Collect Fest, and I was sitting there and I was putting in the cards as I was doing the binder challenge, and this kid and his dad came over and they're like, "Oh, are you here because you're trading?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just sorting out my binder, but I'm more than happy. I've got a trade binder." I just said to the dad, I was like, "Oh, your son can pick anything out of the binder and just, you know, he can have it, he can trade for it if he really wants." And he ended up having a card from one of the sets that we were trying to complete. And it was just a really cool engagement. It was really wholesome. And the kid was happy to be on camera. So we filmed the whole thing. And it was just cool. It was really cool. Then even dealing with some of the vendors, like shout out to Cardbot Australia, were absolute legends and actually went above and beyond to try and help us win the challenge. It was pretty cool. I really hope I can cut enough together to make it an alright video, because I put a lot of money into it on the weekend. Not on this weekend, on that weekend. Alright, ETB has calmed down a little bit. Let's see if these last 3 packs can bring it back in. We've definitely had ETBs with less in it, that's for sure. Alright. Ray, that's got to be one of the oldest Halloween jokes in the book, right? Why did the skeleton go to the party? I feel another illustration rare, says TubeCat. I like it. I like it. Well, you were correct, sir. It is another illustration rare. You called it. You called it in real time. Ray, I hope you're okay, mate. Like, did you hurt yourself when you fell from the ladder? I really hope that you didn't. Absolutely beautiful illustration rare. Looks like something out of The Little Mermaid in the underwater. Good luck, everyone. Welcome in, Legend. 2 packs still to go. This ETB is pretty good. It is. It is. It matches the Master Ball. You're right. Why did they invite the mushroom to the party? Because he was a fun guy. I love it. Alright, alright. Any more juice from this ETB? Any more juice in this last pack magic from this ETB? Just pulled Venusaur SIR from Mega Evolutions. Devon, let's go. What a banger. What an absolute banger. Just took skin off my leg. Oh, Ray, that's no good. Shave those shin bones down, did ya? Alright, no illustration rare. Could still BWR in the last, imagine. Okay, It's an EX. 2 EXs, a full art, 2 illustration rares, and a Master Ball from 1 ETB. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's up there with probably one of the better ETBs I've had in the modern era. That's pretty good. You take that, right? 2 EXs, full art, 2 illustration rares, and a nasty Masty to go with the illustration rare. That was a great ETB. It really was. Great for an ETB, hey, yeah. Definitely a good box, yeah. I've got some... I don't know if this is it. This was the other... So, you know, I was sorting through some of the hits. This was the other kind of pile. There's some stuff here that was a bit older. So, some of the bit older stuff that we pulled. And definitely I'll try to do it without duplicates, but we've got to send this stuff because we all know what Generations has done lately. You know, we used to rip Generations on the channel like very often. Very, very often. And now look at how much they are per pack. Absolute insanity. Can't believe how expensive they are per pack now, but like... We've got to grade stuff like this, right? But you guys reckon no duplicates. Don't send in duplicates. We'll split it up. We'll do like 10... You know, 10 cards per sub or 20 cards per sub with no duplicates. But absolutely beautiful cards. I mean, look at this. Like, what's this card even go for in a PSA 10 now? And it's clean. Like, those dots, they're on the top load, on the sleeve, sorry. Absolutely beautiful cards. Very water-heavy ETB it was, wasn't it? Alright, the hand cam is freaking out. I think it's a bit hungry. Dropping frames left, right, and center. How cool are Generations, hey? Like, look at this. I've got to grade these. It's going to cost a bit, but I will grade it. Can I buy that Charizard from FME? Which one? One of the 3? We can sort something out, Ray. All the Gardevoirs. We'll catch the rest of the stream later. Hope you have an amazing Sunday FME. Thank you, brother. I hope you do too. Even just this. Yeah. Too hot for the hand cam, it's breaking it. I don't know what else we got here. We got some Growliths, some EXs, some reverse hollows, some hollows, other stuff, some other older random stuff. I don't even know, like this whole pile here is just random. I don't want to bore you guys with what's in here. Some other random like black and white era hollows. I think I've got some other nice hits in here. Let me have a quick little squiz. More hollows, reverse hollow, random prime. I have not sorted this. There's your superior. Where's the Snivy? Pikachu, Piplup. Some of the tag team hits we got. thought there was some evolutions in here. Maybe this is it. Oh, these were some of the promos from the boxes and stuff like that we opened. Some reverse holos, the Gengar, Nest Ball. This one, how crazy was this? That box had 3 packs in it. We pulled this out of it. From Dragon Majesty. How cool was that? The mythical promos are pretty cool. They're just always in bad shape. Holo pattern on those are crazy. I know it's been brought back, hey, for Black Bolt and White Flare. Then we got some Megas like from the XY era. These things are going crazy now that I think there's a Furious Fists now that they've come back. Obviously, Mega Charizard, XY Evolutions. I don't think I would just sell them straight out. I think I'm gonna grade most of these, Ray. But eventually, never say never. Some more Charizards from XY Evolutions. Couple of base set reprints. My boy Mewtwo. So many card savers, I know, right? Lucky we have a sponsorship by Palms Off Gaming. Definitely helps. Then we've got some full arts that will definitely add to the grading pile. Obviously some tag teams. Beautiful hits. Some alt arts. Full arts. Shinies. Anyway, random assortment out of this pile. Alright. We made a mad segue there. These need to be organized into smaller chunks, then sent for grading. Didn't know you were live. Thanks for the gifted membership. You are welcome. You can thank Silver Summit for that. And let's round out the video today by pulling another Magic Carp, right? I reckon that's what we do. What do you guys reckon? You reckon that's what we do? Oh no, Crash, we're opening a Mega Evolutions box while watching. We all know what happened when Surging Sparks was opened when you guys were watching. Let's see if we can do it again, brother. It's coming. It's coming. Gold Lucario. You heard it here first. If it's not a Gold Lucario, it's at least a Lucario SIR. That was so funny. Do they have good quality control on them? Yeah, they're pretty... They all seem pretty nice. The Mewtwo's beautiful, hey? Alright. What is it, 10? 9. Random number. Alright, 9. It's enough packs for the Magic Carp. I've stopped at 700 packs with no carp. I don't want to tell you how many it took us because that will keep you going. And it's not good to chase a tail, right? Good luck. Thank you, brother. We shall see. We shall see. Look, and thank you guys so much for being here with us. I appreciate it. It was a little bit of a last minute live, not too well structured and planned for, but I appreciate each and every single one of you being here. Silver Summit, you're an absolute freaking goat. Tired out of your brain, I can imagine. Absolutely fried from work and still showing up and gifting so many FME members so that, you know, more people out there can join in this amazing community from a member perspective. It is very, very thankful. I thought we were frog hunting. We were, and I only had one ETB out, so now we're fish hunting. My bad. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate that. Whoa. See that one? Pinball. Promos are awesome. Ray, are you in the past? Alright. Are we going to peek the side for the Magic Carp if it is here? Or are we just going to just keep ripping? And if it shows up, it shows up. Fish hunting. If only there was another word for that. Yeah. Alright, mate. I have a tinny, which is like a fishing boat, like a small fishing boat, right? Nothing special. And I haven't been able to use it in ages, right? Just because of life, because of kids, because of all that lovely stuff. And it's been sitting for ages, so I actually had it serviced, or I'm having it serviced. And the first thing I'm going to do when I get it serviced is take some Paldea Evolved packs out on the boat and try and catch the Magic Carp whilst actually catching a fish. It's there because it's not around me. 11 more likes to the Hundy. And I will do a giveaway just so long as you were in the live and you dropped a comment at some point in time, you will be in the mix. So I will do some form of giveaway off the back of today. I will be planning a stream coming up where we'll rip into some vintage or chase some vintage. And we'll do a big giveaway in that stream as well, or a few giveaways. Probably like the old style where we'll have the form. Full box it on the boat. What about a full case? I still have a sealed case of Paldea Evolved. We could do that on the boat. Just absolutely ripping. Oh, from the Gengar box, yeah. I could have bought it and I didn't, because I didn't really look at the promos. Alright. I keep on peeking the side. I can't help myself. Only 2 Reg EXs so far from these packs. Nothing too exciting. We have another bunch of dud sleeves here. All the best for the rest of the stream. Got to watch the rest back as I'm going out with the family now. Appreciate you, Chris. Take care. Enjoy the time with the family, brother. I know that's what I'll be doing after the stream. Getting myself a big feed. And chilling with the kids. The Dino. It's a tease for the carp because it's black in the corner. What's the main course for the live? We've already done it. The main course was either the 151, probably. You'd rather reveal it from the bottom. Okay, okay. Hand cam, what are you doing? Alright, Magic Up. We did that. Do you keep your butter in the fridge or in the cupboard? Marco, fridge here. It'd be too hot outside of the fridge. It'd probably melt. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate that. Alright, final 2 packs. Erica, they are 5.5 and 2. I can hear one of them running around. We have an illustration rare. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I peeked this side. Corey, welcome in, legend. Butter in the fridge, 100%. What is it? Earthworm Jim. Into the Squawkabilly. Double banger. We've got an illustration rare. And will this Earthworm Jim summon us a Magic Carp in the very last pack? Could you imagine going back to back with that combination? You wouldn't read about it. You would not read about it. Yeah, I know. I call it Earthworm Jim because of the game. If you ever played the video game, Earthworm Jim. Last pack magic. I kept it in the fridge also. My sister keeps it in the cupboard. Weirdo. I just, like, wouldn't it melt? Yes, Erica, they are. It definitely can be fun and challenging at the same time, let's say. Alright, a little last pack magic here for us. Can we pull something to round out the stream today? Ah, no illustration rare, but it is a full art. At least they did supply some hits in the last few packs. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Not the craziest of hits. We did get some good ones in the stream. Some nice illustration rares. Some nice variety of different hits. But I think it's going to be a shorter one today. Only 2.5 hours in the piece. A bit of a shorter one. We will plan something crazy for some things that I'm planning on picking up at the end of November. I wanted to say, again, a huge shout out and thank you to each and every single person here in the live. As you guys do potentially watch this back, make sure to tickle that like button and subscribe if you're not already. A huge thank you again from Silver Summit the Goat for all the gifted memberships. Everyone else that, jumped in, gave us a like, was here, talking, having a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for being here. It is always very much appreciated. I apologize we don't have more in the piece for today, but I hope that you guys have an amazing round out to your weekend, and whatever's left for the weekend, enjoy it, kick the feet up, spend some time with family, do whatever makes you happy. You're welcome, Silver. No, thank you, my friend. Thank you guys so much. It has been an absolute pleasure, as always, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.